Toronto. If you've been sitting on the sidelines of the real estate market with a chunk of savings, hoping for house prices to plummet, well, 2021 probably won't be your year. Canadian real estate market experts say the COVID-19 pandemic didn't devastate Canada's hottest housing market the way some forecasters predicted. In fact, in cities like Toronto and Vancouver, fierce competition for detached houses meant back-to-back months of record-breaking prices. What can possibly happen now? Hey guys, it's Jonathan here, and man, has it been a crazy 2020. Not just because of the pandemic and everything, but the real estate market. And you know what? In 2021, there's not much difference. All over the Toronto GTA area, there's been crazy bid wars. What I mean by crazy? How about 71 offers on a detached unit? Check this one out. Let's take a look at this. This freehold townhouse in Mississauga was originally listed for $789,000. Guess what it was sold for? $966,000. 71 offers total. Can you believe it? On a usual year, it would be like, let's just say 10 offers on a property. Let's just say even 20, which is a lot. But at the end of 2020, we've been seeing 30 offers, even 40 offers. Now, in the first 2 weeks of January 2021, we are seeing 70 offers, which leads to our topic today, bidding wars. What is a bidding war? The term bidding war is used to describe when there are multiple offers from buyers on a given property. Then they begin to compete against each other. This usually happens when it's a seller's market, meaning that there's not enough inventory to go around for the large amount of buyers. This is exactly what's happening in the Toronto real estate market right now. There is not enough inventory and there's tons of buyers. There can be many reasons why sellers don't really want to sell right now, but I think the big one is they just don't want hundreds of people going in and out of their homes. Usually, when somebody books a showing, the seller, if they're home, they would leave to go somewhere and spend an hour, like grocery shopping or whatever it may be. But these days, you can't even really go anywhere, not to a restaurant or a coffee shop. So that's probably one of the reasons why. Another reason could be they just don't feel like it's a good time to sell. And on the flip side, for buyers, a lot of buyers are looking for more space right now. Especially if you came from a condo and you're looking for like maybe a backyard, more office space. You know, everyone's working from home these days. That's why the entry-level homes are really high in demand right now. You know, it could be semi-attached homes, townhouses, you know, all that stuff is very, very popular right now. Also, interest rates are low, and that's a huge driving factor as well. So how do you recognize when something's a bidding war? You're gonna have to ask a real estate agent because you might have a listing that you saw online that was for $700,000. You're like, oh, that's awesome, that's so cheap, let's go for it. Turns out is that was a price that was designed to attract buyers. So they all come and then they basically all bid for the same thing and then it goes up and up and up. So in order to avoid that, you should ask your real estate agent or realtor to go look at the brokerage remarks to see if there's any indication of that. Usually on the brokerage remarks, it'll mention something along the lines of offer presentation day. Date and time of that, if there's any preemptive offers. Another way to see is what is the sold history in that neighborhood? Why is this house so cheap? Is there a stigma house, which we'll be talking about in the next video, by the way? Or is it just set up to be a bidding war? Often enough, when a seller is trying to create a bidding war, they're going to be setting up a specific date for the offers to be presented. That's known as the offer presentation day. Now keep in mind, it's not always going to be in the brokerage remarks. A simple listing can turn into a bidding war without them even wanting to. Also, sometimes when people set up a bidding war, there's no offers. One important thing to note is that a bidding war is blind, which means that you will not know what other people are putting down as the offers, not the price, not the clauses or any type of conditions. None of those things you have any idea about until the property is actually sold and the conditions are already all waived. Then you'll know the final price. Unless it was sold without any condition at all, then you probably know in the next day or two. You could be $10,000 away from the highest bidder, or you could be the highest bidder and you're $100,000 more than the second highest bidder. However, as a buyer, you are entitled to know how many offers have been put in. The listing/selling agent will notify all buying agents of how many offers have been registered. Then your agent will tell you how many offers are registered. Just remember, the seller is always in charge. So it's up to your agent and you to figure out what is the best strategy to go ahead and win this. After submitting the offer, a few things can happen. 1, they can choose the best offer and go with it. 2, they can ask everyone to actually improve their offer. 3, they can choose the top few that they like and then ask them to improve their offer. 4, they can actually refuse all offers and keep it on the market. There is one thing I haven't spoken about yet, and that is preemptive offers, aka bully offers. This is when a buyer attempts to put in an attractive offer before the presentation date in hopes that the seller will accept this offer. We'll be talking more about preemptive offers in my next video, as well on how to win a bid war. If you liked this video and felt it was informative, please give us a thumbs up and please subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.